back at Lake Louise, one of the most photographed, if not probably the most famous lake in all of Canada, and it's in our home province of Alberta and only 2 hours drive from Calgary.
Now, we thought we'd come now during the pandemic because we thought it'd be less busy, but we were definitely wrong.
There's a lot of people.
It's like Tuesday at probably 9 a.m. right now, and I think that parking lot's getting pretty full already. But yeah, we thought we'd come back because the weather is beautiful for the next couple of days. We wanted to do some new hikes. Surprisingly, even though we've been here many times, we've only done one hike, and it was our first one.
Long time ago, like 10 years ago.
So we're back because we heard that we should do Devil's Thumb for some great views of 2 lakes. So that's the hike we're going to do right now.
We've been hiking already for 40 minutes, and it's easy, but it's steep.
Yeah, like it's all uphill, but it's a very well-groomed trail.
Yeah, so you won't get lost, and there's quite a bit of people because we've been told that the first hour.
Yeah, it heads to like the tea house.
So that's a very popular spot, but we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that maybe there's less people on the trail. We made it to the first stop of the hike and we didn't know it existed.
Now, it's called Mirror Lake, although it's more of a pond really.
But anyway, I guess it's called Mirror Lake because you can see the reflection of the mountain.
Although you can see that in every lake. Well, we made it to the tea house.
And to the waterfall, which was another stop that we didn't know about. Yeah. And then we realized that the tea house is called Lady Agnes Tea House. And we saw that name in different parts of Lake Louise. So we look up who is Lady Agnes. And it was actually the first lady of Canada, who was the wife of the first former Prime Minister, John A. Macdonald.
And here they serve premium loose leaf tea, which we won't be enjoying because it is super busy right now.
Yeah.
But it's actually built in 1901. This is not the original one anymore. It was rebuilt in 1981. But they still have the original chairs, tables, and windows.
No one! We are alone on the trail. Just how many feet after the tea house?
I don't know, not very many, maybe 100 or 2. I actually see 2 people finally, but significantly less people if you just go a little past the tea house.
And the views are getting better. You can see Lake Louise from here.
We're on our way to Big Beehive, which is 1.6 kilometers, and then we're going to go even further up to a place called Devil's Thumb.
Well, we got a little bit lost. We're actually in Little Beehive. We're trying to find Big Beehive and then Devil's Thumb. But either way, the views are beautiful. And from here we can actually see Lake Louise Ski Resort, which is the biggest in Canada or one of the biggest in Canada?
Second biggest.
The second biggest in Canada. So don't do the same mistake as we did.
Or maybe you should, because it was great views.
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna say that. So instead of going towards the bathrooms, you actually keep going along the lake where the tea house is.
Yeah.
And it seems that we're on the right way.
And once again, we still have 1.6 kilometers to get there.
That's Devil's Thumb. However, we're not sure if we're gonna make it that far anymore. We made it to Big Beehive finally.
We're now at 2,270 meters above sea level. This is our highest point today.
Yeah, and you know, because you made it to the shelters cabin or something like that, which was built to shelter from storms, because here in the Canadian Rockies weather changes so fast. And I'm sorry, but we're not gonna be featuring the views from Devil's Thumb. We changed our mind. We're gonna do Devil's Thumb because we know that we're gonna regret it.
Yeah, we just hope we still make it down for lunch because we are hungry, or I am anyway.
Yeah, so we're not gonna vlog too much because we're gonna try to get there as fast as we can, but we're gonna show you the views.
Well, I think we made it to the sketchy part. A lot of people that we've met said there's one area where you have to scramble up the mountain. So I think this is it.
We made it! And the views are spectacular. 360. You get the glaciers on one side.
You get
Lake Agnes
and Lake Louise behind you. And it just feels like you're standing on top of the world.
Well, not really. That one is higher.
Well, let's go to that one then.
I don't know, I'm not. Oh my god, but we're just gonna take a moment, enjoy it, because it's very pretty, and I don't think I'm gonna do it again. I'm just afraid going down. But no, it's pretty, it's pretty.
Just think of a nice cold drink.
Yes. Oh my god, that lunch and that drink is gonna taste so good. If we make it for lunch.
Well, just waiting for Carla now. She has a little harder time coming down mountains. It actually is one of the hardest parts though. Not only scary, but hard on the knees. See those climbing skills.
We made it and we got lost because I was terrified of coming like this sketchy part because I hate gravel. I just hate it. I get too nervous. Maybe it's just all in my head. But anyway, we went too far into the trees and then we were going in between trees. I don't know if I ripped my pants because we literally were pushing the trees away to really go by, and then I was screaming like, hello, hello, can anybody hear me? To try to find the trail back. But anyway, I think that this is the worst part and I'm excited to keep going.
Alright, we're gonna... Okay.
Are you done killing the...
Well, they're getting all over me, so
okay, let's keep going. So cute to see the chipmunks here because they know us hikers feed them. Well, no, that's not true. I never feed any wild animal because it's not good actually, because now they depend on that. Look at this here. Like I'm just teasing her and look, see, he thinks I have something.
I can't tell you how good it feels to get our backpacks off.
I know, this is like a dream. This is like the nice part about staying in Lake Louise. We're staying at the Deer Lodge, which is literally beside the Chateau Fairmont, yeah, Lake Louise.
But much cheaper.
Yes. And here you can also have all your meals included. So we're so excited to finally have supper.
It's already good, but it tastes even better after hiking all day.
We finally made it to Moraine Lake after 4 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. That's because it's super busy and super inconvenient now to get to.
Because the parking lot is small and I guess they cannot fit so many people, which is a good thing because even though now it's 9 p.m. there's still quite a few people. You know, it's very hard to sometimes get pictures.
When you think about it, it's Tuesday right now during a pandemic, and still they say if you're not here by like 7, 8, I mean, no one really knows, but around 7, 8 a.m. you probably won't get in with your own car. So then you have to take a shuttle. So
yeah, and I know that originally we wanted to paddleboard, but we're so tired. But we're gonna go paddleboarding in Lake Louise. Yeah. I know that we have changed our minds so much in this video, but that's the plan so far.
Yes. As you can probably see by now, both Lake Louise and Lake Moraine are very busy places to visit in Alberta. So just be prepared to either change your plans or to get up very early.
We're back at Lake Louise, but now we're gonna paddleboard. And we're so glad that we brought our own because the lineup for the canoes is huge.
It's also very expensive. If you want to come rent a canoe here, it's like $100 an hour. So if you were to rent a canoe or a paddleboard in town and bring it, it's probably like $50 a day. So it's very, very expensive here, but obviously it's convenient.
And this is gonna be the first time that Matthew and I are gonna try to go on the same paddleboard. So hopefully we don't flip. I must say we've been doing pretty good. Thankfully, I brought a paddle. I guess that's the secret if you're sharing a paddle board, because this way you go faster and he doesn't need to switch from one side to the other to paddle. I never imagined that we were gonna make it all the way to the end of the lake, and it's just amazing to see the different views of Lake Louise. We're right where the water is coming out and it looks whitish, so we think that it's, what's
Well, it's kind of like sand. So it's probably the silt coming from the mountains, and that's what makes the water look turquoise.
Since yesterday that we were hiking, I wanted to jump into the lake. I know it's very cold. There's so many people doing it, so I'm just gonna try. Oh my god, the snakes are right away. So yes, the water was cold, but it was nice, refreshing. You just gotta get used to it. And now it's Matthew's turn, but he's gonna try another style.
It's not too bad though.
Our visit to some of the most beautiful places in all of Canada, Lake Louise and Moraine Lake, has come to an end, and I must say that we feel very lucky to live close to such beautiful places, but of course that has its pros and cons.
Yeah, and obviously the pro is that it's very beautiful. I mean, no matter how many times you visit, they're gorgeous. But the con, of course, is that means everyone wants to go, so it's very busy. We didn't even get to make it back to Moraine Lake for paddleboarding because you couldn't get down the road, which is what we thought was going to happen. But we decided to come to Banff instead, just because we wanted to see Banff Avenue. Normally there's lots of cars coming up and down these streets, but they have it closed off due to COVID.
And you gotta wear a mask at all times, like even outside and inside the stores.
That's the annoying part.
Yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable. But anyway, it's still kind of cool to see the patios of the restaurants right on the street.
Yeah,
you have more space.
I kind of hope they keep it like this. I don't know if they can, but it would just be awesome. It's just more like walking friendly, and I don't know, a lot better than traffic. But
it's nice. But anyway, we hope that you like this video. If you do, give us a thumbs up.
Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and to learn more about Banff, Lake Louise, and Canada in general, visit mustdocanada.com.
Stay safe. I don't know if you can see the two canoes that are on the lake. That's how high we are right now. And here it's funny because from this perspective you can actually see how long is Lake Louise, all the way here.